Hello again, YouTubers. My name is Richard, and I'm here with more of my Alberni gang stalking. In this video, I'm going to talk about two boys that I love very much that I lost because of these gang stalkers. Something I've already explained in the earlier videos. I went to a man on his deathbed, and I promised him that I would watch over his two children, his two boys. Because he was dying of cancer, and I knew that his wife was going to have problems, and I knew that he knew his wife was going to have problems, and he was worried about it. So I went to him on his deathbed, and I told him that I would watch over his boys, keep an eye on them. It was supposed to be just like a foster parent, or a big brother sort of thing, but it became much more than that because the mother couldn't look after the boys. Now, we loved those children, we worked hard with them, and the entire time that I was watching those boys, watching over those boys in my home was being spied on by these people, these gang stalkers. And Bruce, who was a child care worker, is responsible for helping the RCMP, because the RCMP wrongfully accused me, wrongful suspicion, that's what it's about. And so they were reluctant to confess that that's what happened. And there's a reason why Judy, the social worker, gets up and runs out when I ask her simple questions. Did the RCMP ever come in here and ask simple questions? Like, did they suspect me of anything? And then she gets up and she runs out and leaves me sitting there. No, won't answer it, and runs away. So because of these people who refused to answer my questions, I had to break away from the two foster children who I loved very much. We spent a lot of time and we worked hard with them, and we did a very good job. And I could have done a better job if I knew that I wasn't being watched by the government and by people like Bruce and being scrutinized by everyone. And it's disgusting. And so, to you two boys, as I said, I love you very much, but I'm sorry that I couldn't come near you any longer. And it's because of these people, because of these gang stalkers. I was gang stalked, and that's why I don't have anything to do with you anymore. Especially after all the time we spent with you, and then have Bruce just simply say, no, we didn't do that. Well, Bruce was here to spy on my home. He was a child care worker, the youth care worker who picked up our children, our foster kids, and took them out for an hour or two. And basically, Bruce was used because he is an auxiliary police officer as well as a child care worker. So this is why he's used. So I'm warning to anyone: if you ever see Bruce near any children, whoever children those belong to, that family is being spied on by your government. You can be guaranteed, because that's what that man does. Okay. Now, I lost a lot because of this gang stalking. And gang stalking is real and true. And again, go to gangstalkingworld.com, explains it all. StopCovertWar.com, the war on whistleblowers. That's what I am, is a whistleblower. And because of this, they destroyed my relationship with those two foster children. And I'm very angry about it. And the only thing I can do is get lawyers. And so, because I'm poor white trash, I basically have to come onto the world and beg and plead for money, and that's what I'm going to do ultimately, because I have to. I have no choice. And maybe there's some people out there that actually care and actually can see through my videos that I am in fact being gang stalked. And there's some things that the RCMP did to me that, I'm sorry, but I think that with a lawyer we could work some things out here. Things that to prove that they did not have a right to come and take me away, especially the second time when they confronted that gang stalker. That's a bogus way they did it, and I think with a lawyer I can prove that. But again, I need lots of money for that. But to you children, to the foster children that I love, I'm sorry very much. That's all I can say to you. I can't see you. And to you, the oldest who came here, and I phoned the government and phoned them and told them to keep you out of my hair. I'm sorry I had to do that, but if the government won't admit, and Judy won't answer the questions, and Bruce won't answer to it, then forget it. The cops won't confess that I have nothing to do with you. And that's what I'm waiting for. Cops need to confess. So does Bruce and Sandy and Judy and all these people that screwed me over. So remember that. Thank you for now. Bye. Remember, God loves you more when you use cannabis than hemp.